Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. C.J. Wilson gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Elvis Andrus heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Wilson looks in. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Escobar in foul ground. Smoke toward third. Escobar is there, and he's retired here, 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's coming off a game in which he hit a home run and drove in 4. He looked real comfortable at the plate, and he has to be feeling good, so I'd be cautious if I were the opposing pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Nava comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
And he misses with it, 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three and 2 now as Wilson runs the count full. Top of the first just underway here at Angel Stadium. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Colby Lewis gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Cole Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And, Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
And they got the road trip off to a rousing start, coming up with a big win in Game 1. I doubt they'll all be that easy, but still, that was exactly what you're hoping for when you hit the road.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, center fielder.
Mike Trout takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Hit to short. Andres fields it cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in it. Mitch Moreland will stand in. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Here's Prince Fielder. Runners off for second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Wilson comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
On the ground for Giavotella could be 2. Simmons on to first, and that'll take care of Fielder as well. A double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar charging this one, and the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. That really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
From the stretch, Drew Stubbs is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Albert Pujols will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and reined in 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. You know, some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this, only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, they just kept going away, and then finally he just said, might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
Here's Daniel Nava now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he lines this one out to center. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. 1 run scores.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Johnny Giavotella will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Line to the right side. Chu is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Well, now that's just a tough break right there. If this gets down, it's 1 run, maybe even 2. But it was hit just a little bit too hard there, and it's sent back into the infield very quickly, forcing all 3 runners to hold right where they were.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Desmond is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Robinson Chirinos will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Robinson Chirinos.
Wilson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Settling in now, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly by Pujols. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Cole Calhoun will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu over to his right, makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, number 27.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Here's Albert now. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard back up the middle. Odor has it. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Adrian Beltre, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Mitch Moreland will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just one out.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just one out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to tempt fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next two guys. So now they're going to need a little two-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Ian Desmond is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him two shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Right on the corner. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. C.J. Cron is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 24.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu is there. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 25. Daniel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Nava. He reached on a single in his first try. Lewis is ready. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Andrelton Simmons, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Odor will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Drew Stubbs heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Second baseman,
Rougned Odor will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show. Giovanni Soto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Lewis gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Chu has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Johnny Givotella stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Prince able to make the catch here, and there are 2 away now.
third baseman,
Yunel Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They lead. Adrian Beltre makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Wilson's ready. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. In now, Mitch Moreland. Hit in the air out toward left. Nava has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Prince Fielder is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ian Desmond stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Desmond.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So a run in the inning, and it's delivered courtesy of Adrian Beltre. Cole Calhoun will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Desmond giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Odor onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Albert Pujols is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to Fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Mike Morin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Leading off for Texas, right fielder.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drew Stubbs is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Ground ball right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Chirinos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
1-1. Here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. C.J. Cron will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Lewis into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
The batter, left fielder,
Daniel Nava will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Andrelton Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Chu makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
up next for the Angels,
Giovanni Soto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
now batting, second.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Johnny Giavotella gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked. Fernando Salas will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Fernando Salas.
Elvis Andrus gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw gets the speedy Andrus at first, and the bunt attempt is snuffed out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman number 29.
Adrian Beltre will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball at a moment like this, this is the guy.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Ripped on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Still tied 1 apiece. Yunel Escobar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Desmond is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Right fielder number
Cole Calhoun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Lewis sets his sights. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Chu, still going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half. Prince Fielder stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really needed to come through right here.
Joe Smith will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ian Desmond steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Shin-Soo Choo stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
And he's back standing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A pause, and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Drew Stubbs is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. To short. Underhanded flip. On to Giovitella for the force, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Delino DeShields will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Tom Wilhelmsen come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Albert Pujols will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. C.J. Cron ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
3-1 now.
But this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 25.
Daniel Nava stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. DeShields has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Robinson Chirinos ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Escobar. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Rougned Odor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score remains. Andrelton Simmons steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Into the box, Giovanni Soto. He singled his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take one chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. There goes Gentry. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with 1 away. But he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is DeShields. And that's the second out of the inning. Yunel Escobar will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out as a leadoff hitter, but he's on base here regardless.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled back. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Craig Gentry will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Houston Street will come on now, as it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game even here in the 11th. Carlos Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 58, Carlos.
Adrian Beltre is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Street gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Mitch Moreland will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Prince Fielder. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You have to wonder a little bit about the consistency of that strike zone. I think that was a strike earlier.
Pedro Siriaco will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now to the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, thanks to the heroics of that man right there, this is going to remain a tie game at least a little bit longer. Here it is. It's a base hit, and you figure, no question, they're going to try to score that go-ahead run from second. But the throw comes home, and it's a strong one, and it's in time to preserve that 1-run lead.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate, 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Drew Stubbs will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. Still. Hanser Alberto is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Pedro Siriaco will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Mike Trout struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Albert Pujols will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Lays off 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Odor is there for it. 2 gone. Ready now, C.J. Cron. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chu is there to make the catch, and that means Robinson Chirinos will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Adrian Beltre. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a